Every day, you worry about how others perceive you. Every day, you are scrutinized under the gaze of others. Have you ever wondered, if you don't stress, who will? If you don't worry, who will worry for you? Many psychological issues stem from these very thoughts. Nowadays, many people practice meditation and claim that it helps eliminate scattered thoughts. If you've ever meditated, you know that it helps you focus your awareness on your body, removing all distractions. However, meditation is only a temporary method, helping you gather your mind for a short period. But when meditation ends, the old habits and instincts of the brain return. You still hand over the power to evaluate yourself to others and continue living under the stress of societal judgment. I know your life is busy, but what I'm saying isn't easy to grasp, especially if you only hear it once. My advice is to watch until the end, listen repeatedly during your free time or while doing household chores. Share and save the playlist for your convenience. I'm confident that within a few short months, your mindset will elevate to a new level. Black Crystal greets you all. The biggest issue with human nature is the habit of handing over the final evaluation of oneself to others. Why are you reserved before drinking but sociable after? Because alcohol numbs your brain, temporarily freeing you from worrying about others' opinions. In short, before drinking, you're a smart but timid person, but after drinking, you become a foolish but brave one. The brave, even if foolish, have more opportunities than the smart but timid. I want to say, don't give others the power to evaluate you. Be confident in yourself and don't let external judgments determine your worth. Every day, you worry about how others perceive you. Every day, you are scrutinized under the gaze of others. Have you ever wondered, if you don't stress, who will? If you don't worry, who will worry for you? Many psychological issues stem from these very thoughts. Nowadays, many people practice meditation and claim that it helps eliminate scattered thoughts. If you've ever meditated, you know that it helps you focus your awareness on your body, removing all distractions. However, meditation is only a temporary method, helping you gather your mind for a short period. But when meditation ends, the old habits and instincts of the brain return. You still hand over the power to evaluate yourself to others and continue living under the stress of societal judgment. Why is this? Because our brains are outdated. We're using ancient brains to solve modern problems. Humans are social animals. In our development from ancient times, we had to live in groups. Without group protection, ancient humans couldn't survive a single night. Thus, we had to care about how the group perceived us. We couldn't do anything the group disapproved of, or we'd be exiled and face survival risks. Therefore, our genes are stamped with a herd mentality. This makes most of us care deeply about others' opinions. But you need to know that modern living environments have changed, and this mentality can be exploited. In the book Flow, it's said that in a complex society, human emotions are pulled in two directions. On one hand, authorities try to create hardworking, thrifty, and indebted people. On the other hand, advertisers constantly market to make us spend our hard-earned money on their profitable goods. The herd mentality and human traits you develop, the preset codes in your bones, are loopholes for others to exploit. These are the bold words in marketing books, methods modern society uses to manipulate you. We've handed over control to society, to our primal needs like eating and entertainment. This hedonistic state is more terrifying than being controlled by societal norms. Previously, I wrote about Skinner's box, where Skinner placed a rat inside. Just press a button, and it gets food, making the rat press continuously. Most people in our society are like that. As long as they can earn money, they'll strive hard, their behavior blindly controlled. No different from how Skinner controlled the rat. According to Freud's theory, primal needs are the id, while social happiness is the superego. You can pause and read more about psychoanalytic theory. Thus, Freud said the id and superego are two tyrants fighting for control of the human soul. The id is a slave to human genes, while the superego allies with society. We must reclaim the power to evaluate ourselves. I am the final judge of myself. I am the final decision maker for myself. I have the right to persist in my own behavior, thoughts, and emotions and evaluate all consequences myself. I will take responsibility for my actions. In other words, all your behavior should and can only be controlled by your personal consciousness, not dependent on anyone else. Otherwise, you'll automatically abandon your personality and self-respect, relinquish responsibility for your life, and ultimately let others control you. I've noticed something strange. Poor children are shy before earning money. For example, I value righteousness, don't want to take others' money, get scammed, suffer losses, but can't betray others. The result is that this damn morality binds poor children at the bottom of society forever. Meanwhile, children from business families are exposed early. They understand the world operates on the law of the jungle. To survive, you must strengthen yourself. Otherwise, you'll become a slave to others. Thus, when they grow up, rich kids always strive to earn money, seize resources, and legally exploit others' value. Later, I realized the world doesn't have morality. Any lofty concept is created by the ruling class to bind the poor. For example, on the bus, should you give up your seat to the elderly? When attending a funeral, how much should you give? These are things the poor love to discuss, while the rich never care. Of course, I'm not saying the rich don't take the bus before succeeding. I mean, once you fall into the thinking trap set by others, constantly worrying about whether to give up your seat on the bus, your subconscious defaults to a life only worthy of taking the bus. In other words, you've accepted a mundane, boring life. Additionally, the poor value emotions, always prioritizing them. But they don't realize emotions are also a form of bondage, even exploitation. For example, when you strive hard and finally earn some money, your poor friends suddenly appear, exploiting your kindness. Or when you grow up, have your own opinions, and don't want to live as your parents arranged, they scold you as ungrateful, a bad child. Eventually, you'll realize all the beautiful things painted in the poor's world, like emotions, morality, friendship, and help, when stripped of their outer layer, are double-edged swords, ready to stab you anytime. To escape this quagmire, you must become tougher, colder. Otherwise, you'll be devoured. The poor are poor because they live within others' frameworks, believing in illusions like morality. When others show emotions, they easily abandon their own interests. When old friends reminisce, they're willing to open their wallets to help. When praised as good, obedient children, they abandon their dreams, willingly becoming puppets in others' hands. The poor use morality as a compass, occasionally moved by themselves, thinking the world treats them well. But the harsh truth is, at the bottom of society, good people often suffer. Meanwhile, the rich use morality as a shield, deceiving when possible, using all means. The result is, the good lose opportunities, while the wicked seize what's not theirs. As the saying goes, no smoke without fire. Think about it, do the things others promote really benefit the weak, or are they hiding something? In reality, societal rules are designed to bind the good and weak, ensuring stability. Even public, transparent laws limit the poor. Because the rich understand the law, they have countless ways to bypass it. Of course, I'm not encouraging you to become evil, using any means to achieve your goals. What I want to convey is, if you want to preserve kindness in your soul, you must distinguish right from wrong and understand the essence of morality. Morality in one's eyes binds you, but in another's hands, it's a tool to manipulate you. Thus, to succeed, to earn money, to feel genuine warmth, you must break some things, perhaps etiquette, shame, honor, or even laws. As long as it's not illegal, you can try anything. Shyness is the poison that kills the good. If you live in this society but still want to preserve kindness in your soul, abandon so-called nobility, because in a society full of injustice and calculation, all your virtues can become weaknesses. Remember one thing, the virtue of the poor is to earn money. Moreover, I've noticed that knowledge helping people become healthier is often restricted, while things leading to degradation and self-destruction are promoted. On the path to success, the weak are eliminated at the starting line. Do you notice what successful people have in common? High energy, good memory, decisive action, and intense focus. These are the traits of successful people, like a high-quality battery, needing only a little charge to last long. Conversely, those with weak physiques often tire easily, lack focus. Even with adequate rest, they can't regain their spirit. They even easily fall into pessimism, feeling life is dull, lacking motivation to strive. Thus, it's often not that we don't strive, but from the starting line of health, we've already lost to others. As the ancients said, a healthy body is the revolution of the self. The weak shouldn't torment themselves, should avoid negative, harmful things, and preserve energy maximally. Live in smaller houses, especially bedrooms, the smaller the better for gathering energy. Some may ask, how can the weak improve their physique? You must understand, these people often have many health issues. Changing oneself isn't as simple as going online, learning about some health teas, or going to the gym. It requires changing your entire lifestyle. Today, I'll analyze 4 main aspects to help you improve your physique: exercise, diet, emotions, and rest. Aspect 1: Reasonable exercise. This is extremely important. Reasonable exercise increases our life energy. For those with weak physiques, I recommend practicing Batwenjin or Donghua meditation. These are 2 very effective and easy to practice methods. Choose one and practice daily. You'll see clear changes. Conversely, high-intensity exercises will only exhaust you further. Remember, exercise is to enhance health, gain more energy and wisdom, to work and create wealth. Aspect 2: A healthy diet. Immediately remove fast food and processed foods from your menu. You can't know what ingredients or oils they use. Additionally, limit spicy and cold foods as they harm digestion. Instead, eat more greens, fresh fruits, and lightly prepared meals. Best to prepare meals at home. Remember, eating is to nourish a healthy body, not to satisfy momentary taste buds. Aspect 3: Control negative emotions. The internet explosion drowns us in information. Everyone creates content, runs ads, making our lives more chaotic and stressful. Prolonged anxiety, stress, and pressure erode the body, exhausting you physically and mentally. My advice is to spend time reading books on culture, tradition, and enlightenment. Frequently visit quiet, serene places to calm your mind and meditate. Aspect 4: Balanced rest. The weak need to sleep early, wake early, and maintain this habit daily. Instead of using phones or playing games in free time, spend time walking, reading, meditating, or immersing in nature. All changes take time. You don't need to change 180 degrees overnight. Start with the smallest things. Persistence is key. Gradually, what you strive for will become habits. When you do these 4 things well, you'll see clear changes in your body. Healthier body, clearer mind, work and life will flow smoothly. Remember, no one can save you but yourself. You are your own savior. How can those at the bottom of society rise? The first step is self-reflection. Do you often engage in unhealthy things? Do you often perform unhealthy actions? These drain your energy and spirit. If you want to change, urgently abandon bad habits. The weak should start by building healthy living habits, then sleep early, wake early, and exercise to restore health and mend their temperament. Only then can they discuss other matters. Confucius said, "At home be filial, outside be humble, speak cautiously, associate with righteousness." When you have spare energy, learn more culture. Meaning, build a good life schedule. If you have extra energy, use it to learn more knowledge. To build a good life schedule, we must know what's good and what's bad. If you can't distinguish good from bad, you'll never have a good life. You know, life's reality pushes good with evil. Thus, we must know evil to avoid it, avoid bad people and things, and not lose our future and opportunities. I'll say 3 points. Point 1, your surroundings are mostly negative energy. As the saying goes, the poor often have bad luck. Thus, as I said earlier, the poor should leave home. You must understand, humans are products of their environment. Try to engage more with positive environments, avoid negative energy and emotionally extreme people. These people not only drain your energy but may also poorly control their emotions, easily threatening your safety. Thus, keep your distance and avoid them. Being in a library is certainly better than a bar. Being in a gym is certainly better than a gaming cafe. Confucius once wrote, "Nothing is as good as blocking." Many oppose this, with various interpretations. In my understanding, it's blocking people and things unrelated to earning money and development, discarding things unrelated to earning money, and regularly cleaning like clearing the computer's trash bin. I perform mental and physical cleansing weekly to maintain positive energy. Point 2, care for yourself. Human nature is selfish, don't be naive anymore. Reduce worldly worries, stop imagining you're the savior. Get used to the phrase see death but don't save, though I can't say it directly. The reality is many shout loudly but flee when trouble comes. Simply, if someone is in debt, do you want to help them repay? When a company goes bankrupt, do you want to buy it? In reality, people must take care of themselves first. Complete daily tasks,